Blog Talk Radio.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crossfire the Crusader, and you are listening to Superhero Academy on Blog Talk Radio. This is the show where we, members of the real-life superhero community, discuss ways that we can impact our community for the better. On the line with me today, I've got Silver Sentinel. I've also got area code 712, if I can get him to sign in, or 712? Nope.
Hey, it's Midnight Detective.
Hey, I got you. You're 712?
Yeah, that's me.
And then I got area code 253.
Hey, Crossfire, Skyman here.
All right.
Cool.
Hey, we got all the heavy hitters here today, don't we? And waiting on a possible call in from last week's guest. He had some issues. I know what was going on, so it wasn't a personal slight or anything like that. It's something that was unavoidable, and we will reschedule if he doesn't call in today. Today's guest, Captain Black, had to cancel because he got called for a double shift at work, so he couldn't be here for the show. But in the meantime, myself, Silver Sentinel, Midnight Detective, and Skyman have something in common because yesterday was the big day, wasn't it, guys? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yesterday was our big day when we were starting the 1-year fitness challenge. How's everybody doing on that?
Pretty good. I made it through the sit-ups and push-ups today without any effort.
Well, that's good. You know, this is the off fly-by week. This is the easy week. Of course, I found out that my extra 200 pounds makes it nearly impossible to do a sit-up.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. For me to reach my knees, I'm going to have to detach them.
Oh.
Well, it's the effort, and each week as you work at it, as you reduce in size and as you gain muscle tone, that'll correct itself. Just have to be patient.
Yeah, I did started doing the first sit-up, so it's like I'm climbing over Mount Potbelly here. And I had my feet hooked under my big heavy recliner, and by the last time I was trying to squeeze up the last little bit, I almost flipped the recliner across the living room. Yeah, this will be fun.
I'm looking forward to progressing in the program. I do appreciate the simplicity of it starting out, though.
It's got to be the way it is, and I'm looking at this as an experiment. This is something we may modify as time goes on, just so we figure out what works and what don't work. But it's also when I set it up, it's set up to be individualized. Where I'm having issues with setup, somebody else might have issue with push-ups or jumping jacks, and we have to modify our training around that to improve on that. These are the benchmarks we have to be able to reach, you know. And if you miss your benchmark for the week, you just go on to the next week and try to move on to that. You know, it doesn't grow that much each week. It's small steps each week. But the beauty of it is kind of like the old thing where you take a penny and you double it every day, and by the end of the month you got $1 million. Well, by the end of the year, we're looking at being in tip-top shape if we can do this small change every week, a little bit of growth. And what I really like, and I wish I could have got Flora or Amazonia to call in today, because they're both personal trainers, and both of them have looked over the program and gave it a thumbs up. They both said it's very reasonable, very doable. You just have to stay on it.
Mm-hmm. I like how you were able to get fitness trainers involved, like our good friend Flora V. Arbor out in Baltimore area, I think it is.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, you know, as we have issues, I had talked to her about carpal tunnel syndrome and ankles, because Midnight Detective myself have ankle issues sometimes. And she's got some blogs that she sent me. I've got to get those posted. But definitely sense of exercise and unique ways to make things happen. And Flora's also a dietitian, so she's quick to give you a meal plan that you can help get on. In my case, I'm looking at what the VA is offering with as far as a dietitian. You know, I go see them once a month or once every 5 weeks, something like that. They weigh me in, tell me I'm still fat, and tell me what to do to eat right. But they're actually working with me to, you know, to show me, you know, help me with changes in diet that's necessary for my wife's diabetes and for my weight loss. And so we've got that option. And, you know, we can share amongst a bunch of us. And the beauty of it is that Silver Sentinel gets a little kernel of knowledge here. He shares it with all of us, and we all grow. I get a little kernel, I share it with you, and the same thing. And altogether, the whole is better than the sum of the parts. And together, the four of us stand to lose enough weight that if we weighed in right now and we weighed in a year ago successfully, or a year from now successfully, it'll seem like one of us stepped off the scale.
Hopefully we grow thinner.
Yes.
I heard that word grow, and I went, oh, ouch. I don't want to grow out that way. I want to grow thinner, please.
Exactly.
Well, just remember on the weighing yourself part, when you start losing fat and packing on muscle, you're going to probably have some fairly dramatic weight loss at first, and actual weight, but then it's going to slow down because you're going to be adding on muscle. When I started working again about 7 months ago, and then I went to get a checkup a few weeks ago. I got a good checkup from the doctor, the first one I've had in years, by the way. He guessed I lost about 25 pounds in fat, but I put on like 15 pounds muscle, so it's only registered a 10-pound weight loss when you look at it. So remember, you're packing on muscle too.
And that's why we have the thing on the blog there about the body fat percentage, because keeping track of your body fat, whereas you have your target weight, you also have your target body fat range. And I have another caller, area code 847. You are on.
Hey, Crossfire.
Put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
What?
Easy now, Ed. Who I got here?
It's Moon Knight. What's going on?
Hey, Moon Knight.
Long time no talk.
Moon Knight ruins the grading curve for the rest of us on the weight loss here. But glad to have you. How are you doing today?
Sunday boredom.
Sunday boredom.
Yeah,
I can vouch for that. Sunday boredom.
Yeah, definitely.
Today we are discussing the 1-year fitness challenge that the four of us, myself, Silver Sentinel, Midnight Detective, and Skyman, and a few others have undertaken. Also, if y'all remember Valerie Finnegan from Heroes Fallen Studio, she is going to be joining us on this, which she's already running marathons and such like that, so it's going to be interesting to see where she goes with this. But she's going to join us and trying to stay in shape also.
Oh, wow.
Also got Le'Veon Clay is supposed to be joining us. A gentleman that I used to go to church with over at Pine Bluff is joining us on this. He asked for the information, and there's a few others that are looking at it and looking at getting involved. And of course, anybody can step in at any time and become a part of it. Just change the dates or just move into the level where we're at, wherever you fit best, because the key is here that we give each other the support that we need through emails, texts. We all have odd schedules. That's one of the things that make it hard to go to the gym. But we can email, text each other, and such like that, and support each other. And over the process of the next 13 weeks, we're going to get ready for a intense second quarter, which second quarter is basic training, guys. It is right from the Marine Corps basic training requirements. First quarter is pre-basic. This is what the recruiters give out. I just outline it out week by week. And then after that, it goes into what's called starts out, just building up to get you to the level of being ready to go to Ranger School.
Whoa!
Ranger School?
The final goal that you look at that final week, and it's of course, like the personal trainers say, it's attainable because we're doing it in small steps and small pieces. But the goal is by the end of the year that we're going to be doing 100 push-ups a day, 100 sit-ups a day, 100 jumping jacks a day, 100 crunches, 100 flutter kicks or Supermans if you've seen the blog where I posted the picture, and then 5 miles a day with a 40-pound pack.
I don't think you had to reveal that the first week. Youch!
Now are those in like broken down into like sections, like you would do like 25 here and then 25 there, or is it like straight through?
Actually, the way it's building up, you start out right this week. We're doing 30 seconds of push-ups and sit-ups a week. I've got another caller. Area code 217.
Put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I'm going to have to do something with the robot. Hold on, who have we got? Area code 847.
This is Levian.
Levian, hey! Welcome to the show.
I heard my name being mentioned in my sleep, and I had to wake up and see what was going on.
the clay signal went off, huh?
Yeah.
We're talking about the 1-year fitness challenge that we're all working on together, and some of the things that we're learning. Like I've discovered that doing sit-ups for me is going to be the biggest challenge because I got to climb a mountain to get to my knees. But by the end of the year, I hope that I've lost the ability to do the infamous flying walrus movie, so that we can get on my first show.
Yes, sir. You and I both.
Oh my! That's right. That started yesterday, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Well, I'll have to catch
it
up.
Snuck up on me because I thought the first was Sunday. It snuck up on me too. So I actually started last night. Started doing my sit-ups and stuff. So I didn't do it in the morning. So that's fine. I'll be doing it in the evening. I got my tell-all posted on the blog there. My body fat percentage, which is way too big, 43%, and my weight, which is at 385. If my scales are correct, but I'll be weighing at the VA here in a couple of weeks, so I'll have more accurate weights from there on.
Wow, okay.
I'm not sure how accurate my scale is, but yeah, we're trying to get the key.
I don't even own a scale.
Neither do I. I'm going to find weighing in kind of tricky.
I know David can weigh in at Walmart back in the bag. They've got scales back there.
Walmart. But those scales you buy at Walmart, they only go up to like 250, 300 pounds. We need to. I need to find
350. They go to 350.
Oh wow.
Charcoal scales.
Of course, now there's a truck scales not too far away from where I live, so I can maybe go there and weigh myself.
Oh no, truck scales.
Just remember to add 10 pounds for the clown makeup.
That would be me. The big shoes weigh 15 pounds, but the helium balloons counteract that, so we're all right.
So I know we have Flora Arbor as one of our fitness trainers. Who's the other one going to help us out with this 1-year challenge there, Crossfire?
That would be Amazonia.
Oh, wow. I didn't know she was into fitness.
She is a personal trainer, certified personal trainer. And if you don't ask her, she has promised to give you the Tofian treatment, the one from the video.
Oh, Lord. Have you reached out to Miss Fit at all? I know I met her like a month ago, and she's a personal trainer.
I have tried to talk to her. She's not responded as yet. I would love to hear her take on this and maybe get her to come in and touch base with us at least somewhere through the program.
Her husband's more active online. You could probably try Mr. Simpson.
I have his phone number somewhere, probably, from Hope.
Definitely. I'm finding if we get the people involved that have been out of shape and have gotten in shape, they're the ones that seem to be the ones with the most information. You know, I'm not going to buy the share.
Then I might have a friend. I was involved a few weeks ago with Phoenix Jones' little kid movie that we're doing, and we did the trailer, but I found she's one of the heads of Seattle Thrillers, and Seattle Thrillers is a group that does the Thriller dance at various events, but her name is Carla Reese, and she's a beach body coach now, but she lost something like 150 pounds.
Yeah. I was speaking with Lunar Vale, and she had lost a lot of weight a couple of years back. And
yeah, but not of her own doing. That's a health concern.
Part of it was health, part of it was that she actually got the weight off. But I sat and talked with her about, what she had done to lose weight and things like that. I've got a friend that's a boot camp instructor also that I talked to. And he's one of those that I would love to see a conversation between him and Misfit because he's a professional strongman. He does things like bending rebar into pretzel shapes. And
oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, he's intense. He's like the world's strongest nerd.
We should get them to arm wrestle.
I always tell him
Misfit
and T. Krulos did it, Hope.
Yeah, I watched that. Man, she beat him. Did she beat him or did he beat her?
Oh, she whooped his butt.
Yeah, I figured.
She whooped his butt big time. She was all proud of her arm wrestling win over T. Krulos when I met her a month ago. Oh, and Mr. Krulos is coming out my way next weekend, and I'll be able to meet him. So I'm anxious to get his take on arm wrestling Misfit.
I saw the pictures of her. You see her picture, and she looks like She-Hulk. And when you see her up next to other people, especially Night Owl, I mean, she looks like Mini-Me for Night Owl.
Yeah.
She's such a tiny. She's like dynamite. She's such a tiny person. I can imagine if she did exercise.
I was like, damn.
I imagine if she ever did an exercise video, it would probably be intense. But just seeing her, she seems like a very intense person.
Mm-hmm.
Always on the move, and of course strong is all get out.
But she's very fascinating to get to know. I was privileged to meet her.
Very nice too.
I've just talked to her a little bit. It's been she gets on Facebook and checks her stuff, but she doesn't respond to her messages and stuff real good. So just waiting to hear from her. I'm sure she could offer some good insight into this. And like I said, the more help we've got from people who know what they're doing, the better people like us are going to be. The more knowledge shared, the more information gained, I think. We got another caller.
Put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I love that. Hey, 902, you're on Superhero Academy.
Hi, it's Supernova.
Supernova, hey, we got a full house today. How are you doing today, Supernova?
Good. I'm calling from Halifax. It's in Canada, so I don't know. I'm not sure if this is going to charge me too much on the call or not. But I noticed you guys were talking about the 1 year fitness challenge, and I actually did check that out on the website. And just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be following along with it, and I'm in decent shape as it is, but I mean extra training doesn't hurt. So I wanted to just say I think it's a great idea, and and I'm definitely going to be following along with it.
Awesome, another convert.
Totally.
We may have the entire community doing this before it's over with, huh?
That would be awesome.
It's definitely a topic that's been popular, I think, in the last probably forever. But I noticed on the message boards, especially lots of talking about physical test and like a certain certain qualification process that you'd have to go through to do this kind of work, the whole real life superhero thing. So I think it's good that people are trying to put their ideas together and keep in touch with each other to kind of help everyone out.
That's kind of the purpose of actually putting this show together. When we started almost a year ago, which, by the way, we're going to be having our 1-year anniversary show coming up here in about 4 or 5 weeks.
Holy cow, 1 year.
Yeah, it's been a year, and our first guest, of course, was Silver Sentinel, and we discussed what it means to be a superhero. And, that was a controversial one on the message board because everybody's like...
I bet it was.
Everybody wants to define what it means to be a real-life superhero, and I'm like, it means I'm a clown in a super suit. I put on a suit, I go out and do charity events. I do what I have to do to make things better, Superhero is a character. It's not there's not a requirement. You don't have to sign any forms. You don't have to meet any requirements. All you have to do is just, do what's right to make things, make things happen and improve the world around you.
While wearing tights.
Yeah, and I said it at that time, and I said it now, I don't wear spandex, don't plan on wearing spandex. I guess if I get down to the target weight or below, I might consider it at some point. And my wife says, yes, I would.
Hey, that would be we should have that as a contest to win. Have Razorhawk at Hero Gear make us up a spandex singlet if we get down to our target weight.
Sounds like a deal there,
Just for the record, I would totally rock the spandex.
But put me in
that
spandex
would just
right now.
Be more motivation, right?
Spandex could go either way for me, but I tend to stay away from that.
As I'm told, spandex is a privilege, not a right.
Yes.
Oh, that made my day.
With your spandex and your fishnet look the same, you really know you get to go for size, One size does not fit all. It's just a rule.
No, it certainly does not. Not when it comes to form fitting. Woo!
I noticed there's definitely a lot of controversy, regarding the whole, outfit, spandex or no spandex. Also, a lot of controversy about just masks in general. Should heroes wear masks? Should exalts wear masks? And it seems to me like there's pros and cons to both, to not wearing a mask and to wearing a mask.
Well, I have a unique perspective on this because I've been part of different communities, other than the real life superhero community. The Renaissance spirit community, you hear the same kind of argument. Different specifics, but it's the same thing. Being on part of clown message board or magician message board, you see the same thing. But it's something that we call the prima donna personality. You get these people who think, well, I'm doing this. I put a lot of work into this, so I'm the only person who's doing it right. And I'm like, I've tried to be different on this. The thing when we started the show here, and
I can think of someone right now, but I won't name any names.
You be good.
Yeah, it's not about that.
Right now, but I can think of 4 right
I've even
now,
taken to wearing a half cowl when I'm around other masked heroes just to, kind of fit in. But I thought about it for a long time, mask or no mask. And, I would love to wear a mask. It's just I need corrective lenses, so I'd either have to fork out money for one of those nice sets of goggles or corrective surgery, and it's just, sometimes I wear my glasses, sometimes I don't. And, masks are cool. I think they're part of the iconic image of a superhero.
Oh, definitely.
And they're definitely not a necessity either.
No, but it's just, I wear a lot of what you would call armored. I'm an armored guy. I wear armor on my legs and my arms, and when I go out, people ask, oh, did you just get done skydiving, or do you do parkour? Or I get all sorts, and I'm just like, okay, maybe the mask will help set that image of, oh, he's a superhero. He knows what he's doing.
It's a big part about the whole mask controversy is like your state law or city ordinance.
True.
Because here in Chicago, I mean, no mask, no go. I only would wear like sunglasses when I'm in the city, but small towns they don't really care. But like I was reading a story. Viper, I believe his name was.
Yeah, a guy out of Tennessee.
Yeah,
Viper guy?
Yeah, they gave him like two choices: take the mask off or get out. And that I don't like it when people get like either two choices.
So what, like you mean
other.
like other people from the superhero community gave him that choice, or like police told him?
Police. He was violating a city ordinance by wearing a mask.
A lot of cities and states have a no mask law, but I think that has to do with bank robbers. And believe it or not, down in the Southwest, I found this law out when I lived in Texas, but it had to do with going back to the KKK and the White Hoods. You couldn't wear masks, and I'm like, but that law goes back to the Civil War era. That's got to be out of date.
Yeah. Well, see, one of the reasons on his issue they brought that up because that was a way for them to deal with it. Because he was walking around with swords and throwing stars and other stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, that's a red flag.
Oh, I heard about that.
Selling drugs to kill somebody. It was.
Well, I think wearing a mask also goes back to: do you need to conceal your identity or not?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, and that actually brings me to I had messaged Urban Avenger and asked him what his take on it was, because he's obviously someone who wears a mask, and not only that, he's completely hidden, like you can't even see his skin color.
You do
really
not know who Urban Avenger is. That's all.
I do.
Exactly. And one thing that he said was that really helps him, stay calm and confident, because people can't sense his emotions or anything like that. And he's even told me that in some situations he's had like gang members just turn around and walk the other way after seeing him, which is pretty badass if you ask me.
Nor do you know who my friend Phoenix Jones is. I've never seen him without a mask.
True that, yeah. Phoenix
I've never seen his wife or Purple Rain without her mask. I don't know who those two people are. Then again, I don't care either.
But he wears two masks, though.
In case one falls off, double the protection.
There's a symbolic thing about it. I asked you about that when he was on the show. I said, why do you wear two masks?
See, when it comes to people like like Dark Guardian and like Tothian or Zimmer, like they all don't wear masks, and I wonder if that ever causes any problems. Like I'm not bashing him or anything, but especially for Dark Guardian, because like he's intervening with drug dealers.
His name is out there. I think the guys that did wear masks and don't wear masks got outed. A lot of them did anyway, from my research and a little bit of understanding. I mean, Dark Guardian got outed.
Hey guys,
he's never been a fan of the celebrity status anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and play our. Hey guys, hold up. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and play our closing theme here. We're going to stay after a few minutes and wrap this up, but we got
off topic. I do want to apologize for that.
No, it's been a great
yeah, actually, that was probably my fault.
So, just reminding everybody that we live in a world of spandex and high ideals. Don't take yourself too seriously, and enjoy the closing song. If you want to stay online, we'll wrap this up afterwards.
We're men. We roam around the forest looking for light. We're men. We're men in time. We run from the rich and give to the poor. That's right. We may look like cities, but what would you say, or else we'll put out your life? We're men. We're men in tight. Always on guard, defending the people's rights.
No.
Yeah.
are off the air, but we're still broadcasting. Skyman, are you still dancing to that song?
Yes, sir.
I always get a kick when that song plays. I know you're over there bopping to the song. I just love that one so much.
I am. I do enjoy that tune.
Let me go on ahead and touch on the next week's shows that we got scheduled. Next week, the 9th of October, we're going to have the IA. We're going to be talking about Neighborhood Watch Program. The following week, the 16th of October, at Razor Hawk, we're going to talk about Hope 2011, Hope 2012, and the Hope Foundation. On the 23rd, our sister is going to be back, and I'm not sure what we'll talk about today. Show. Then October 30th, the big day, roll in on that show, Santa Toasty event, as we celebrate Halloween on Super Hero. Then November 6th, the Washington is going to be with us, talking about it. There's so much I talk about the Washington. He was my conference division. And finally, the 13th of November is our 1-year anniversary. It's a very started thinking of 12 months period of Superior Academy. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll probably do a best topics for the past year and what we enjoyed the most. So random, and let everybody call in. So we've got scheduled for the next year, for the next few weeks.
That's an awesome lineup.
I'm telling you, I'm so excited to have Santa those. He has been my number one on the to get on the show list, and we finally got him to come in, and we canceled all other media things. I asked him, if he's going to need to cancel ours, and he said his answer, I don't consider you need your family. I'm like, oh, that is awesome. So I'm looking forward to having him on. Now, kind of wrapping things back up, guys. You'll go over to the blog. You'll see on the Southern Superior Academy page there on Facebook. I'll link to the Superior Academy blog where we keep track of the Drop Zone project, the 1-year weight loss challenge. Everybody kind of sound off, let us know what you're doing, what's not working, where you need help. We want to get the weight loss thing going. Would love to continue the discussion about masks and spandex and all that further down the road. And since I have been informed that when I get thinner, I'm going to be wearing spandex, I hope I'll get to leave the house with it. But she says no, I won't.
Well, you're cutting out on me, Crossfire, so I'm going to say Skyman salutes and talk to you later.
Yeah, take it. Everybody else, just thank you for being here. Skyman, Silver Sentinel, Midnight Detective, Le'Veon, Clay. I'm forgetting everybody else's names. Just thank you all.
Thank you, Crossfire.
Thank you.
Part of the show. Continue to tune in. If you missed this, you picking it up on the podcast. We'll be back next week, same time. Be sure to invite friends to the group so you keep track of things. In the meantime, this is Crossfire the Crusader signing out. I will see y'all on the high road.